Hello again. Every year a new color is named Color of the Year, and this year you'll be seeing living coral everywhere, from fashion to tech to design of all styles. Our stylist Darcy Camden is here to show us how to incorporate a little or a lot into everyday wear. Welcome.
Thank you.
I think it's beautiful.
I love this color. I think it's a really great choice.
It's something almost anybody can wear, right? You can pick in this range.
The whole idea is that you can really take this color, which is a big trend that we're going to see across all design industry, interior, fashion. It's going to be very prevalent, which is true. As I was pulling clothes for this segment, it was hard, not because I couldn't find it, but because there was so much of it already in stores. And so you can do a little or a lot. You can do an accessory pop. You can do head to toe.
And
it's really interesting.
How much black and gray we wear here, this is an excellent color to give you that pop of color. So who gets to decide what the color of the year is?
The Pantone Color Institute, who is like the authority on color. And they kind of, it's helpful because they're the ones who name the color, and then we're all working from the single directory of colors.
And they standardize it, so you can go to Pantone and everybody can be sure we're talking about the same color.
Yes.
You like this.
I do.
And you already wear this, so do I. I think a lot of people do, but now we're just going to see a bunch of it in the stores.
And everyone can make it their own. Like, I have the swatches, so if you like more of a pastel hue of coral, that's on trend. If you like something that's a little darker and brighter, bolder, that's on trend. If you already own coral, you can just, without spending any money, go into your closet, pull out something that you already wear. You can do a little lip gloss. You can do a little nail polish. Go big, go small, make it your own.
And hold this up a little bit. Everything from the really vibrant tone to the really, really soft pastel. So in there's something for everybody.
I think so.
Let's take a look at the models.
Okay.
You have zhuzhed up today so that we can see how this works. Let's see model number 1. Oh, that's a pretty sweater.
Our first model is wearing a look from a really great local boutique, Morea Seal. It has really affordable, awesome, comfortable clothing.
That looks comfy.
And I think this is kind of like the Pacific Northwest uniform. You've got a fun sweater, you've got a comfortable jean. Morea Seal, really affordable pieces. And one of my New Year's resolutions, I'm going to make a vow right here. Every segment I want to incorporate for this entire year, I want to incorporate something local, a local designer, a local boutique, something of that nature, always, no matter what we're talking about, because I think it's really important to introduce
Well, and it helps
those
us
artists.
not just to go to the same shops all the time, but to know where there's a cool boutique. I love the backpack here, and that's an interesting idea. Use your handbag or your shoes to bring this in.
Exactly. You could carry, if you maybe are commuting to work, you could wear a comfortable sneaker for walking to work, and you could carry a bootie or a heel in your backpack. Adult, this is a big trend for adults. We think of backpacks as being something for kids, but adults are wearing these too. It's a great purse alternative. I hear a lot of women say that they don't love carrying a purse, and so a backpack makes a little more sense for them.
I like it. There's so many that look tailored now, like that one, that are, they're not the kids' high school backpacks. They're nice, and they're super utilitarian when you're traveling, especially.
And the earring, which is another little pop of kind of a muted coral. So we kind of repeated the color over and over, and the accessories, the jewelry, and it's there in the sweater. The sweater and the jeans both under $100, so really accessible. And I think that this is just fun and bright, and it's a way to be thinking ahead to springtime, but definitely appropriate now in the winter.
We need it right now. We need the color pronto.
We do.
Even though it's been sunny. Thank you very much. So that was just the pop of coral in a light color. Now we're looking at the moderate range of the color.
Yes, we're sort of going through increasing coral.
Okay, we're going to get super bright by the end of this.
And this is a great work look, because I know sometimes when we're dressing for work, we get so bored with wearing the same thing over and over again, and the biggest way to break out of that rut is to introduce a bold, exciting color.
It makes you feel better. I honestly believe it does.
I think so too. There's some color therapy psychology behind that. And people respond to it. Oh, I love that sweater. They're responding to the bright color. You look great. All of those things that are always fun to hear. This entire look is from Gap. And even though it's not the color, I want to point out this blazer. So this blazer from Gap, and they have plenty. I shop downtown, but I called around to some of the other stores to make sure they had it too. This blazer is $15.99.
It's what?
And
not 50, $15.99.
Yeah, this is a great time of year to be scooping up sales, and there are amazing sales happening. And how you want to leverage sales, you want to buy the kind of thing that you would pay full price for. It just happens to be $15. Originally, this was $80. I would still be encouraging people to check it out at $80. But $15 is an amazing way to add a great staple to your wardrobe. And that's how we should be leveraging sales this time of year.
That's a good philosophy. Don't just buy something you don't really like because it's a bargain, because then it just sits in your closet. I've got a few of those.
Always look at the original price and ask yourself, is it worth it?
Would I buy that?
So
Yeah.
everything else is from Gap as well, including this fun shoe. And her pant has the slightest detail of the coral in there as well. So if this feels like too much to you, you could do a black shoe. You could not do the sweater. You could really kind of tailor it to yourself.
Those are so cool.
Those would be so fun with just jeans and a black sweater.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
That's absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. And now we are going for the maximum coral. So
This
please
is kind of head to toe.
strap yourself in, because we're seeing it.
This is a great look from Gap. I love a jumpsuit, and for winter I styled it over a button-down silk blouse to give it sleeves, keep it a little bit warmer. But into summertime, because remember, this color spans the entire year, so we're thinking ahead to summer and even into fall. And note to anybody who's getting married and potentially planning a color palette for a wedding, if you picked coral as a bridesmaid dress, you would have lots of options, just because so much is going to be made in that color.
What a good idea to know about that. Now, is the belt separate, or is that a wrap?
It's a wrap jumpsuit. So comfortable. This is really, really beautiful. It's styled beautifully over this silk button down, also from J. Crew. And I love the kind of cropped leg, so you don't have to worry about hemming. And you can do a really beautiful, detailed shoe in that way.
That's absolutely great. And so she can wear that with nothing underneath in the summer, or a little lacy t-shirt or something.
She could put
underneath.
a blazer over it too. I think something like this would be great for Valentine's Day. I always think ahead to how you can kind of style it multiple ways. We want to get the maximum use out of even bold pieces like a bright color. A bright color can be just as versatile as a neutral if you really think it through.
And you have told us before, try to imagine 3 different ways you can wear something like this. If you're going to pay full price and you're going to love it, it's not just this one way.
Yeah, that's kind of my gold standard when I'm trying to decide, should I buy this or should I not buy this? Can I think of 3 different ways that I can style this so that I can get good use out of it?
That's an excellent idea. Now talk to me about how this color is used in other designs, and we mentioned tech. Where will we see this?
You're going to see it in everything from throw pillows at Target to, I noticed it in even, because I was very attuned to it. It's like when you buy a new car and then you see that car everywhere. I was seeing it everywhere. Even in like the tissue paper that stores were folding things, the Gap's bag was coral.
Wow.
So you see it kind of everywhere. You're going to see it in architectural elements and kind of all over the place.
It's interesting because we just see this stuff later and we never think about where it comes from, but it emanates from the choice that's made by Pantone, and then it goes across all kinds of things.
And if you don't like it, there are other colors in the palette. You know, there are other colors in the world as well.
You can wait till next year.
Yeah.
We did ultraviolet, now we're doing coral. Thank you so much. When we come back, a super simple way to transform your bathtub into a luxurious shower after this.